Welcome to a day in my life and experience with me my first night shift in equine unit. I arrived at the hospital around 8, helped her one to prepare the OR for a ram surgery that lasted about 4 hours. And while the surgeons were getting ready, the team was inducing the ram, watching carefully how it reacted to the injecting drugs. Due to the laws of production animals, the use of certain anesthesia drugs is forbidden because of the residues of the metabolism by the body can be found in their products such as milk or meat. As an intern student, I also helped with keeping track with the vitals such as heart rate, oxygen saturation, and blood pressures. I was monitoring them every 5 minutes to check for abnormal changes or reaction to the operation. I was allowed to be that close and breaking the aseptic field because it was considered a dirty surgery from dealing with a purulent abscess that you can see here once they removed it. Though they were still dealing with aseptic techniques to avoid infecting the ram. Then, proceeding to suture the incision they made, the referred surgeon let a resident close it up to train her suture technique, which lasted a bit long. And the whole team was there again, assisting the wake up safe and sound. Got home after this morning shift, barely had time to eat and already headed out because I felt like having a swim before classes. Went for a 1-hour lecture on oncology that I was interested in. And managed to pick up my practice notebook. Got home, packed my bag, my dinner, and snacks with a sweater for the night. I always pack a notebook to take notes instead of using my phone, and left for my first night shift. I was so excited on my way there, wondering how the ram of the morning surgery was recovering and what other patients there was going to be. Arrived around 8 p.m. at the hospital and got in my scrubs. I had already been up for more than 12 hours and had another 12 ones coming down the road before I could see my bed again. Started with a quick checkup on the stalls before anything else to check if there was anything worth acting on, and 2 patients definitely caught my attention. Big fight. 2 fifth-year girls were on duty with me that night and helped me in hospitalization, especially when it came to catching the donkey that didn't want to take its shot of honey for antimicrobian property. Got called in ICU for a horse with a hemothorax that needed to be drained. Couldn't cross the line without having protections to not contaminate the horse any further. Kept going with hospitalization rounds, preparing the late night snack for our hungry post-gastric fermenters. Was starting to get a bit late and felt sleepy, so coffee break, definitely. With perfect timing, a colic emergency called and the vet team started running tests. Blood draw, ecography, abdominocentesis, which you can see here, rectal palpation, nasogastric intubation to get rid of the reflux and lower stomach pressure. The colic ended up in surgery and I ended up in bed after a long night.